Alright guys, it's me, Sam, here today, and I wanted to do a brief little blush declutter and reorganization because it's been kind of getting out of control and I'm just finding blushes everywhere, and I ordered more blush because I obviously have a problem. So we're sitting on my bed, and hopefully the angle is not too horrible. I really tried to make it work, but my space is incredibly small, so there's kind of only so much that I can do. So let's get into it. Most things I'm gonna keep. I think that's usually the gist of things, as I want to keep everything, but there are a couple of things that I want to put in different places, like these two Nabla ones. This is the highlighter in Privilege, and this is a blush in Truth, but this is really more of a highlighter on my skin tone. I know it looks very peachy, but like, I don't know, it looks too light to be a blush. It's more of a highlight. So I'm gonna move these to my highlight drawer because obviously I don't reach for them as blushes when I open that drawer, and they're not in the highlighter drawer as an option. So I think if I do that, I'll probably get better use out of it. There are some couple obvious ones, like this one from Wet n Wild. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's obviously way too light for me. Let's see. I think I'm going to get rid of this Pixie one. This is in Ginger Blossom. I honestly never use this, so it should go. I don't really use these ombre ones, but I really like them because they remind me of like the old MAC ones. I do have an old MAC one that I'm never getting rid of, but I should probably put it in like another drawer. So this is Ripe Peach, and I probably got this in the year 2000 or like something like that. This is like an ombre, you can tell. It's like peach to like a more coral shade, and it still swatches beautifully. I don't use it because it's old. And you know what, I have a couple super old MAC ones here. Again, these are like older than my children. My oldest is 13, so they're super old. I'm gonna put these like in a separate like place for like sentimental. I don't have a lot of makeup that's this old, probably just these, because I actually didn't wear highlighter. I didn't have eyeshadow palettes back in the day. It was just singles and stuff like that. So these are pretty much it for like my old school sentimental stuff. And then I have these Pat McGrath blushes, and I like the packaging a lot, and that's why I kind of keep them in the packaging. But when they're in the packaging, I don't reach for them. So I think what I'm gonna do is just put the packaging somewhere so that if I wanted to put it back, I can. I don't like putting stuff on display because then I won't use it. That's my problem, because I won't want to like mess up the display. So these, I have this thing that I usually keep on my dresser. I mean on top of the vanity. So I'm going to put the stuff, probably my Luxe stuff in there, along with these like Chanel blushes. I'll just show you really quick. I don't want this to be a whole collection thing, but this brown one, really pretty. Put it back in its little duster. And this one's a peach one. So we're gonna put those in here. These blushes from Unearthly Cosmetics, I'm like still playing with them. They are so crazy pigmented. You pretty much have to dab once with your brush and then clean your brush before you put it to your skin, and you'll still get pigment. I'm still playing with these, so I'm gonna keep these in there. And then I kind of want to get rid of this Jaclyn Hill one because the packaging is so bulky, and I got the shade in LOML because I thought it was going to be like a really pretty terracotta, and it kind of looks like that there. But then when I put it on my skin, I don't know if it's because I'm so tan that I feel like it looks, first off, it looks dusty and powdery, and secondly, the color is not as intense. It looks like a lighter orange. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I didn't see that coming. My M Cosmetics aren't going anywhere. I'm gonna put them in this thing. Same with my Jouer blushes. I absolutely love these. Actually, this one here, I have a She Glam one that reminds me of that I like, but I might be able to get rid of it. Let's see, here it goes. I can get it open now. They're very similar. On camera, they look more similar. Yeah, see, like this is, I don't know if you can tell, like, hello, focus. This is a little bit more terracotta and this is more rosy. So I'm gonna still keep the She Glam one. They're totally different. All right, the Jouer one gets to stay in here. And put the Natasha Denona Bloom palettes in there. This Ofra one, I keep it because it's from Samantha March, and that was the reason why I bought it, because I wanted to support her. I really love her, but I can't wear this. I've swatched it 100 times, but there's no way in hell, even on my lightest day, that I can wear this, so this is gonna go. This ColourPop Super Shock in Too Cool for School. It's a matte, beautiful color, but like on my skin tone, it literally does nothing. Just like a little bit of orange. I don't know. If I'm gonna wear something like this, I'm gonna use powder, or I can just use an orange shimmer blush. And here's another Jouer one that I'm gonna keep. This is in rose gold. This is a lighter one, but I am gonna hold on to that because I love their blushes. This Fenty stick, I've kept it in forever. It's in Beach Bum. I always put it on my skin and I'm like, oh, that sparkle is pretty. It is more of a highlighter though than a blush, but then it's too dark to be a highlighter. So I'm gonna let it go. Also, it just has way too much sparkle. Found this Milani one. Should probably go over here with my other ones. There's like no space for it. These are two odd ones. Let's do that. Maybe I can fit them all. No? Oh, it's kind of sketchy. Ah, squeezed it in. So these are all like cream blushes. These are Milani, Rare Beauty, ColourPop, e.l.f., Charlotte Tilbury, and then these are my J.Cat Mellow ones, and I love these blushes. Bunch of more ColourPop, Fenty, Honest, Tower 28. There's another Tower 28. I don't know where I'm going to be able to squeeze it. I think that's why it's just a one-off. And then these are a bunch of powder ones in this other little tray, but we'll just pull these to the side because I know I'm not going to get rid of these. I don't know if I want to keep this Sweet Cheek situation. I do like this formula. I think it's pretty and it's unique, but I never reach for it. I'm going to hold on to it. These ones from Ulta, I have one more. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, here it is. I actually really enjoy these a lot. So I'm going to keep those. My stomach's doing crazy things. I want to keep this from Wet n Wild. It's from the Saved by the Bell collection, because this peach one, I feel like, look at the, it does look a little powdery, but it does show up and it's pretty, but let it go. I just don't need it. I'm gonna also get rid of this nude one from Maybelline. It's the Fit. Yeah, in the shade Nude. I'm gonna get rid of this Luminoso from Milani. I have held on to this for so long because it has such a cult following, but honestly, on my complexion, it's more of a highlighter and it's not a very pretty one. So we're just gonna say goodbye to that. I'm gonna get rid of this Fenty one in Fuego. Yeah, Fuego Flush, because I never ever use this. It's more of a highlighter, and even then I feel like it just makes my skin look yellow, like jaundice. I can't be bothered. I have this Catrice blush box in Berry I'm gonna get rid of. Oh, this Ofra one, it's the Madison Miller. I don't know, I guess this was a collab. I got it in a Ipsy, so honestly, like, I did not purchase this. It's called Sweet Stuff. I'm gonna get rid of this. In case you're wondering, I did get rid of the blush from here. I know in my blush collection I talked about getting rid of the blush, and I did. And I just put like a pan that I had in a palette somewhere in here instead, so that I could reach for this. I really like this NYX blush in Amber, but I feel like, oh, I just dug my nail in it. I feel like I don't really use this shade. It's kind of light for me now, but I just feel like I have nicer ones. And I'm just gonna let this one go. I like these little e.l.f. ones, so I'm gonna keep them all. See, and like these have the little highlight situations. I kind of like this better than that other one, so we're just gonna keep those. Oh, this one from Kaja, it's a Mochi Pop in the shade Aurora. I used to love this, and I don't even know why I loved it, because honestly it's way too light for my skin. But I was convinced this was good. Like, I mean, it doesn't give me a cast, but it really doesn't do anything at all. So I'm going to let this one go. I have 3 of the Patrick Ta ones. And honestly, I like this one, which is She's So LA. And I like the one She's Different. But this one here, Do We Know Her? The orange one. I don't know. I love the way it looks, but this shade is too light for me. But I do mix it with that and it works. Ugh. Put these in here for now. We'll also put that Natasha Denona one in here. This is the Duo 11. So it has like this matte orange, which is gorgeous. And then obviously this, I don't know, I guess it's a shimmer. It looks pretty matte in the pan. I obviously can't wear this on its own, but when I mix the two, it's really pretty. So keeping that. I'm also gonna put these FX ones in there. I should know it by heart now. Spiced Cinnamon, and the other one's Sweet Honey, Warm Honey. And we're gonna keep those in there. Oh, this Charlotte Tilbury is going to go in there too. This is the Walk of No Shame. I love that one. There's this little Becca one in the shade Camilla that I'm not sure about. I think I want to hold on to it, but put it on the top of my vanity so that I can see how it works, because it's like a pink, but it has like a gold shift that I think I can still get away with. No, I can't. I'm getting rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of this blush stick from ColourPop in 25-8. Some of my Bare Minerals and my MAC. Some NYX and a Buxom. should put these Becca ones in there. And my 1 hourglass. Oh, I'm gonna put these two Natasha Denonas in this little bin here on the sides. This Rose Chic Duo is like my least favorite, but I'm gonna keep playing with it. I could probably fit another one in here. Kiko one in there. This is so pretty. I'm keeping all my stick ones because I love my stick blushes. Alright, so we're going to put these two in the highlighter drawer. These ones are going to go to a graveyard. And then we're going to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're getting rid of 16 blushes. I know I could probably do better than that. Shame on me, but that's as far as it's gonna go today. Now I just have to put everything in the drawer and hopefully it will fit. I don't have a lot of space to kind of bring you with me to the drawers, so I will just enclose some footage from my cell phone of what it looks like when I get there. Alright, so this is what the drawer looks like now. These two are just too big to stand in the drawer, and I don't want to slide them to the back because the drawer doesn't pull out all the way, and then I won't be able to see them or use them. This one I haven't used at all yet, and I want to use it in a video, so I'm actually going to put this in a separate bin. And then this is the e.l.f. Cream Blush Palette, in case you were curious. This is the lighter one. I wanted the darker one, but they don't have it anymore. And this actually really works well on my complexion, surprisingly. So I do like this formula as well, so I'm keeping this. Yeah, so this is what this looks like. I'm going to put the other thing back on my desk, and then I'll show you that. All right, so this is the little basket from Target. This was from like the dollar section, so it was this little drawer. They weren't $1, obviously. They're like $3 or $4 each. I usually put primers in here, but I don't really use the primers that are in there. So I figured I put the blushes in here. There's like one liquid contour in there, but whatever. And then I put all my more high-end blushes or blushes that I want to use in the basket here on my vanity / desk. So that is the organization. And if you stood this long in the video, thank you. I really appreciate your time, and bye.